So my name is Martin. I will be the sommelier for tonight, and I will pick some wines for your lovely, wonderful menu you have in front of you. I will just be back just a minute. I will pick the wines from the cellar. So I would just suggest you to start with champagne and do an amuse-bouche. I would like you to start with a amuse-bouche that is with fried potato from Hasselback with some smetana on top and Vendestrop. Very basic, elegant. But these wines need some texture, so I would like to start with some champagne from Bilcal Samon. It's Vendens Voisier, number one. It's only Pinot Meunier, 100%, but it's extra brut with its more freshness, but a lean, nice fruit, and the salt of the Vendestrop will enhance the fruit of the wine. I will serve this wine in a white wine sleek glass. I will not decant the wine before service. Then we have the terrine of crab, also with some avocado, some spicy brioche, some oyster cream, and some purulins soya beans. So we have both umami. This is it's more rich dish with spiciness. I would suggest to go for a off-dry wine from the area of from Germany. I would suggest to go for a Spätlese from the producer of Gelse Silicon. Its wine is called Rauch, which both has sweetness and has this spiciness and umami of the course, but had fresh, nice fruit that will comprehend the course. I will serve this wine in a white wine sleek glass and 10 degrees Celsius. I will not count the wine. Further on, you have the lemon Norwegian lobster with some cheese from Sweden and some lobster rockweed. So here we both has more creaminess. This is a more kind of fatty course, but with some tender meat of the lobster. But also we have some saltness of the cheese. That actually, well, we're going to try. You want to have a wine from Austria. You want to try a wine from the producer of Pichler. The variety is Grüner. So this wine has freshness, more body, but also light sweetness that will go well with the umami of the course, but also have sweet fruits that enhance both the different flavors of the course. I will serve this wine in a 10 degrees Celsius, decant the wine for 2 hours, and serve it in a white wine sleek glass. Further on, we have the black pudding. It's a liver, pepper, flower jelly, some cognac flambé. Here we have a more rich dish. The more caramelized notes, as well as some more sweet texture and some umami. I would like to have a wine that has complement that. It's a Madeira from producer of Oliveira. It's a Cercial, so it has high fresh acidity, but also sweetness, some caramelized and some dried notes for complemented dates. I will serve this wine at 10 degrees Celsius in white wine sleek glass. I will not count wine before service. Further on, we have the baked halibut with some puree of cocoa beans. Swedish cuttlefish and crisp rice, and some tomato of shellfish vinaigrette. So we both have acidic note. This is a more fatty course, but also with some different kinds of texture. For this course, I will serve more rich style of wine. It has body, more acidic to enhance the vinaigrette, but also have very nice fruit. So I will serve a wine from South Africa, from Ibn Saidi. This wine is based on Semillon. And it's a more richer style. It's been on oak, so you have more creaminess, but also have some fresh acidity to accompany tomato and the vinaigrette. But go very nice with a halibut as well. That is baked in the oven. This wine I will decant for 2 hours. Then I will serve it in a white wine sleek glass at 10 degrees Celsius. Then we have the truffle lamb with some cream or a pair of almonds, some rabbit pudding and red cabbage. Peach, some port wine and Vidal's sauce. So I have a more rich style of course. and more rustic style with some matured flavor with the rabbit and also with the pudding as well as the truffle. I will actually go for a wine with more sweetened fruit to both perhaps the peaches and the pear, but also the red wine sauce. Then light matureness that will complement the truffle and has tannins that will tackle lamb by the lamb. A wine from Margate River in Australia. The producer is West Felix, the vintage 2010. This wine I will decant for 2 hours, decant and keep away the sediment, serve in a Bordeaux glass at 16 degrees Celsius. But then we have a cheese serving, so I have a goat cheese with some rye bread and some artichoke that is cooked with honey and some brown oxygen honey. So more creamy and sweet course that we both want to have, and caramelized that we both want to have a wine that is sweet but also enhance the umami of the course. So here I actually wanted to go for a wine from yeah, I wanted to go for wine from Pantelleria from Ben Rye. This is Muscat, so late harvest. Sweet style of wine that enhances both the cheese, the caramelized notes, and also gonna be very nice with the honey, the sweetness of the course. This wine I will serve at 10 degrees Celsius. I will not decant the wine before service. The last course is a mascarpone ice cream, with some hazelnut, some white chocolate, and some dough, and some sugar pea and a little bit yellow of sugar pea. So more sweeter course, more caramelized notes, more chocolatey notes. I want to go for ice wine, which I want to add acidic to the course, but also I wanted to enhance the caramelized notes and the white caramelized notes of the wine. This wine is from 2010. It's based on Vidal. I will serve it at 10 degrees Celsius. I will not decant the wine. It will open up in the glass.